Meanwhile, in 100% Jet Set Radio file, 20 years later, the gang is all here, waiting for their next big adventure. Stuck at the garage, perpetually dancing for all eternity, bored, without any new tunes. No music, other than what they've listened to for the last 20 years. Still holds up pretty well, but still. Forever.
Man, I'm tired of dancing. I've been doing this for what? 20 years? Can we try a different station?
Nah, but what is this? A new challenge approaches.
Yo, dog, this track is bumping.
Yeah, man, this track is pretty sweet. Oh shit. Hey, who touched the radio station?
Bored dancing heroes. Will they be able to save the day? Stay tuned and find out.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy KM here for a movie review this time. I have been waiting to review something anime for a while. Mostly I love playing video games, but sometimes I watch anime.
That son of a bitch! So I drag my happy ass out in the pouring rain. Come bring me back to life, he says. Oh, be good, I promise, he says. I'm not gonna turn into a big, red-eyed, flesh-eating monster rabbit, he says!
Sometimes I watch anime, but when I do watch anime, no one knows what I'm talking about, especially where I live. Often, you will see video games and anime cross over with each other a lot. The first time I was introduced to the anime was the time of Pokemon on TV on Cartoon Network, but I didn't know that was anime at the time. Eventually I saw Bleach on Adult Swim on Saturday nights in high school, and eventually I learned a lot about the world of anime and manga and really enjoyed Bleach for the most of the time. From the cocky Ichigo that can do everything with a soft heart to the crazy lunatic guy who wants to challenge and literally handicaps himself to have bells in his hair to be heard when he moves around, Kenpachi. Bleach is a pretty neat series. Tite Kubo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but he's the creator of Bleach. Despite what other people say, I really love his art style. His characters are really fun to look at. If you ever look at the back of the covers of his manga and his other promotional artwork for Bleach, he has a real love for fashion. I like how he would dress him up into different outfits on different days. You don't really get to see that too often in other cartoons or anime. He's one of the reasons why I like drawing outfits so much. When I have my own characters and make ideas, I remember to be super creative with my outfit designs because of Tite Kubo. I really hope I'm saying that right. Bleach in anime was really hard for me to find back in the day. I didn't have really good internet, cable TV was a pain most of the time. I even tried to record it on tape to watch episodes, but I couldn't really remember the time schedules to get the right ones on tape. It was awful. Usually my mom would take me out of town into a big mall, and I would find the manga more compared to finding a DVD box set of Bleach. So I read the manga more than I actually watched it. Then eventually I found the Bleach movie. I was so excited that I had to watch it as soon as I got home. This is what I experienced. It was fall at the time and late at night. Just all by myself in the dark. Fall is my favorite season of the year, with all the warm color leaves, gentle breeze in the air, cooler weather compared to the hot blazing heat from summer. The death season! I love watching the leaves falling from trees to the ground, and when that movie menu comes up and you watch all the leaves flying around the menu, it's just so cool and it's just so beautiful to watch in the menu. But that music though. It sounds like something like every intense scene in any movie.
This fall, Knuckle Master,
is going to take you for a ride.
Holy safari!
So intense, said no one. Movie trailer, the movie.
Holy sh!
Outplay right now. You just saw it on your computer screen.
I don't think this is a really good fit for the menu, but it's just a menu. Time to hit play. Oh yeah, this video is going to go through almost everything in this movie. And yes, I'm going to watch it in dub because my main man, Nero from DMC, is the voice of Ichigo. Sorry subs people, you gotta eat some subs. So if you don't care about being spoiled, that's good then. Or you don't want to be spoiled like me, then get out of here and watch the movie for yourself. Only if you're interested. This is your last chance. Spoiler warning.
Check it out.
Man, it's gone already. My one chance. One good thing.
Can anyone hear me? Pete!
Who are you? How do you know my name?
Oh, just call me Mr. Bucket Hat.
Oh, okay, Mr. Bucket.
Anyways, our worlds are colliding, and the only way you can do this is by respraying the orange dots.
Me? I'm the only one who can do it? It's been years.
Yes, you're our only hope, kid. Please, help us, our two worlds, not to collide with each other.
Finally, something new. New experiences. A whole world of all new things. Wait a second. No, I just want to play the game. Well, it's better than just perpetually dancing forever, I guess.
Are they gone? Okay, good. Especially those people who watch subs and make fun of dub watchers. I don't like those kind of people. I just rather just watch the anime. You know, I don't really care about voice acting. I mean, you know, it's just anime. It's not like a movie or something, you know. Hey, sub people, just eat more subs, can't you? Alright, see ya. This movie starts at the Soul Society lab. They start to panic when worlds start to
Notify Central 46 of the situation. Let's get them out.
The music just turns me on.
Yeah, it turns me on too.
Wow, look at this color palette with all these leaves. So many different shades of yellow, gold, orange, red that gives you this real sense of fall. It's really colorful scenery for this movie. Whoa, is that a meta joke? Or I smell really bad or something. Nothing like running away in fear in broad daylight in the middle of fall.
Come on, run! Don't worry, little girl. I'll save you. Where'd she go?
Oh, here's our heroes coming to the rescue. I'm going to give a short explanation of Bleach real fast for those first timers who ever watched Bleach, including this video. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown. Give me 1 minute. This is Ichigo. He's a hot-headed, cool guy that takes no shits kind of guy with a big soft heart with overcoming his challenge. He's a substitute soul raver who actually stole Rukia's power. As a soul raver, she entered the world of the living to hunt down hollows. Hollows are monsters that are souls that didn't move on and stay in the human world to eat other souls. They usually wear masks. Rukia is super short, rude to the point, very serious most of the time, likes to argue with Ichigo that he's an idiot most of the time, makes really bad drawings of bunnies to explain terrible situation or complex rules of the world of Bleach. The Soul Society is the afterlife where the souls go after death, and then the Soul Society has a group of people to protect those souls. They usually wear black kimonos as uniforms. This is Kong, and he's a modified soul that can use Ichigo's body when Ichigo needs to be a soul raver to hunt down those hollows. So he doesn't leave his real body behind in the real world. Kong is silly, loudmouth, and a real perv. Okay, that's the basics for this movie. I'm not going to literally explain everything in Bleach, or this video is going to be longer than the actual movie.
Video? What? Oh, well, I gotta get those orange dots.
Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4.
Hey, look, there's more over here. Out of the way, everybody! Graffiti artist on his way! Move it!
It's alright. He only looks scary.
Would you just...
Our heroes hunt down the monster and they send the little girl off.
What a monster!
Memories of Nobody? What is this? Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Thanks a lot.
I always find this gag really funny in the movie where Rukia gets on to Ichigo for leaving his body on the ground.
That's not the point. The point
Is
is,
this a movie review?
there's always a big commotion.
Only for this to happen.
Huh. It's odd.
And she Man in Black this shit out.
Why are people exploding? I'm a graffiti artist and a physicist.
Well, they get away from the crowd of people who are worried about his health and safety, and Ichigo starts beating up Kong for no reason, and this happens. I love this shot. Usually in most anime, they would just do that invert color thing to show something is wrong. But you don't need that. Just a quick shot of the face in fear and a subtle sound effect does enough to show that something isn't right.
Serves you right! Now we're even!
You've gone too far.
Hey!
And I'll be right with you just as soon as I'm...
So awesome.
What's up with this spiritual pressure?
I don't know.
Wow. What an asshole.
You know, I don't think they had to show him running to the next area, but with these wide-eyed landscapes and are really wonderful to look at. Oh no! Coneheads! Ichigo and Rukia see these strange creatures with red cones for heads. Rukia thinks they're souls, but she never seen this type before. Ichigo tried to send one off, but no luck. Oh, were you expecting something? Heavy winds start to blow, and then the coneheads suddenly start to attack them.
What should we do?
Ichigo and Rukia are surrounded by coneheads. What they're going to do now?
Who's that?
Oh yeah, best girl, Senna. Always loved the power of wind. It blows me away when done right, especially when you can make it look flashy with all those leaves around her. It just makes her look so, like, graceful and epic.
Dismal, crazy, badass, apocalyptic, savage, sick skills, smoking sexy style.
Mission complete.
Our girl Senna claims to be a Soul Reaver and feels like she had to destroy those coneheads. Ichigo and Rukia want some answer, but Ichigo forgot about his body.
Again?
You really ought to take care of that.
Whoa, watch it! Twice? You know, actually, I'm gonna go back home. Here, Jazz, you take this. You don't have to say anything. Don't worry.
It seems like the worlds colliding is also affecting the Soul Society.
What is that thing?
Uh-oh, huh? That doesn't look good.
Like when worlds collide, are you ready to go?
Isn't that what they call it?
Wacko.
Listen, Ichigo. I need to go back to the Soul Society.
Huh?
Stay with that girl, and don't let her out of your sight.
Hey, Ichigo!
Rukia returns to the Soul Society while Ichigo looks for Senna. But Senna gives Ichigo a run for his money.
Hey!
You're so persistent.
Wait! Hey!
Let's play tag. You're it.
Wait! I don't want to play! Hey! Wait up! Santa! Come on out!
What's with all the fun and games?
The short guy is Captain Torshiro, which he has ice powers, and the one on the right is Rengiko, his assistant.
Damn it! I gotta go, but I'll be right back! Don't go anywhere!
Mommy, that man is talking to himself.
Ichigo loses Senna and meets up with his friends.
I see.
They said that their worlds are colliding with each other, and they could destroy everything. Mr. Buckethead explains that the Shinenju is a jewel that combined by all the blanks, and the blanks are the red cone hat people. So Shinenju is the only thing that can help to actually fix this two-world colliding thing and destroying everything problem. So it's up to our boy Ichigo to do something about that. Ichigo returns to his job to find Senna. Man, this moment of the movie looks so pretty with the purple sky and the calming music. It just makes me feel at peace with the world. And
Where'd she go?
She disappeared.
yay, she's okay.
Yeah, right, thanks!
Thanks! Looks great!
Ichigo feeds Senna food and explains the situation to her, that he's looking for the Shinenju and the people who are behind this awful plan. I find it funny that Ichigo seems clueless in this scene.
This Shinenama Bob?
Shinenju.
Right. So, who is this someone?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
And then what will you do?
I'm not quite sure.
Have you got any idea what the Shinin thingy looks like?
Not a clue.
Senna tells Ichigo that she will help him to find the Shinenju if he takes her on the Ferris wheel. I just hope it's not the Ferris wheel from DMC.
Steve, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Ichigo also notices the red ribbon of
I guess I
hers.
must have forgot I had it on. It happens all the time.
Not when I'm around.
One of the best things about Ichigo's character is he always does the right thing. Great job at being a good Samaritan,
I'd like to
Ichigo.
buy this. I'm kind of in a hurry.
This is why I like Ichigo. He has a soft heart for his I'm a cool guy kind of shell, you know what I mean?
Thanks so much, Ichigo. Now the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, right. Forget about it.
Meanie.
We high schoolers aren't exactly made out of money, you know. Hey.
That laughter is so adorable.
He's not a bad guy once you get to know him.
This is probably where someone is watching this movie and saying, like, they should ship those two. I do have to admit they would make a cute couple. I never understood that term about shipping. How this person came up with shipping, of all things? Did they happen to have two action figures of a boy and a girl and ship them together or something to come up with this word? It seems like the movie wants to move forward now. It's really abrupt. Senna remembers a river in her memories, but they seem to be jumbled up by past lives of other people. She sets out to find answers by the river, and Ichigo senses her spiritual pressure to follow her.
This is my funeral?
Good memory there you got there. It better not be a truth, because the curse of Mickey Momo is real. We finally meet our bad guys from the movie. Brock from
only take
Pokemon?
a second.
No, wait. I'm thinking. I got it. Rejected Fire Emblem characters. Oh yeah! Before things start to get really heated up, they ding-dong ditch away from the fight. Aw, man. Ichigo makes Senna stay at his house because she was just attacked, and he can keep a close watch on her. I find this joke in the movie and the anime itself where his dad and sister are very nosy to the point where
That's no good.
it's like they're scared of him growing up or something. I mean, he's a teenage boy. Just leave him alone, you know? When Senna kicks up her shoes, they think it's like something sexual. It's nothing like that, you know? It's just them arguing.
Give me a break.
Senna is also remembering some bad childhood memories that seem to be different lives.
That's no good.
Seems like all that remembering made her really tired, and she fell asleep. Ichigo and Senna get some sleep for the next day. Ichigo also tries to ask Mr. Bucket something.
The number you have dialed has been changed.
Hey, where's that punch? Ichigo and Senna go looking for the Shininju. Then Senna finds a lost soul of a boy who is looking for his dad.
You can't just go wandering off like that. A soul?
Maybe I can help. I'm lost and I'm all alone because my dad is gone.
Aw, this is my favorite part of the movie. It really shows how Senna is very sweet, kind, and a loving person. It doesn't last long though, but it makes you feel like you've been on the journey with Senna and Ichigo to find this kid's father, which is very touching to my soul. Makes me cry when I first watched it, and it still makes me happy with tears in the inside of my body.
How much longer are we gonna keep this up?
This'll be his very last wish. Think how sad it would be if it didn't come true. I can't bring myself to perform a console like this.
Gee, thanks for making Ichigo look like an asshole, Senna.
I want to give him that one last good memory.
They actually found his father.
I never thought we'd really find him.
The father explains that he was led here because of the other spirits, and thanks Senna. And all the spirits disappear, and everything goes back to normal.
Hey, wait a minute.
And then Senna finally realized that she is.
I must be. Is it true?
And then the Soul Reavers suck all the happiness away like always.
But the very thing we've been searching for, this Shininju, is actually you.
Is it true?
Oh my god, are we going through this again for like the fourth time? I feel like this movie over-explains its plot a little bit too much for me at times. But I guess for people who are new to it, I guess it's alright. The Soul Reaper's plan is to lock her up. But Ichigo's like, oh hell no, bro! I gotta rescue this girl. He loves rescuing people, by the way. I mean, it's kind of like a stick. Before Ichigo gets in the fight with the Soul Reapers, he gets interrupted by the Dollar Tree ninjas. Ichigo tries to save Senna, but the main bad guy stabbed him. No! Ichigo takes fatal wounds, so he needs to go heal.
Mariah's bread character.
Holy crap! It's the rest of the cast of Bleach! Where you guys been?
Yeah, I'm just here for the paycheck, guys.
Hey, why are you always taking all the f***ing space in the movie? Like, for real. There's a whole cast membership right here, and everybody is just pinpointed on you. You suck ass, my brother. Like, seriously. You're getting beat up, and it's not till the last minute you pull a bankai out of your ass. Is that what we're here for? You only have 15 minutes to pay me? Alright, what's my money?
Worlds collide. Are you ready to go? Cause I'm ready to go.
Ichigo and friends go searching for the entrance to the other world. I know we only met like 3 times, Senna, but I love you, baby girl. I'll rescue you. Ichigo remembers that Senna has a weird fascination for Ferris wheels, and that's how he figures out that that's where the portal is at. Nice use of colors again with the orange sky, and the Ferris wheel looks pretty nice too. Even though it's a 3D model, but hey, it looks like a pain in the ass to draw if you had to do that frame by frame. I mean, you gotta give these animators a break here. So a 3D model here and there, I'm not going to bat an eye at it. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Wait, can't you guys fly or teleport? Why can't you guys hop around like Mario characters? So, the bad guy's motivation is they got kicked out for not paying rent and they end up walking around this place called the Valley of Screams to get out of here by combining the worlds and get revenge by destroying both worlds. I mean, it's kind of pretty weak motivation if you ask me for a bad guy, but you know, it's a movie. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? That old man really wants to fire his cannon. He never gets to use it, I guess.
Now we have a guest.
I love rescuing people. Do you see what I mean? Ichigo's friends are coming to help him out, except for his real friends. The cool friends only get to go.
I said you might need some help, and they all volunteered. So never fear, the cavalry is here.
Let's do what you came here to do. What are we waiting for?
I feel like this character got the most love for character design for this movie. Rocket harpoons that explode on impact and using blanks to reveal his back. Pretty neat until the neck beard armor thingy. I mean, really, what is that? I mean, is that like permanent or is that glued to his face? Seriously, what is that? I forgot to mention that the blanks are part of the Shinenju. So the bad guys can control the blanks to capture Senna, who is the Shinenju. I forgot to mention that part. So yeah. I wish this tree battle scene had more fall colors like the rest of the movie. That way it shows the Shinenju remembering stuff as they're fighting. That way it gives it an uncanny look, almost dark vibes with haunting beauty. This was 2006, the realistic gaming era, where it's all dark, boring colors like brown, black, and grays. I guess you just need to show the bad guys sucking all the fun away. The final battle is kind of quick, to be honest, but it's awesome. A little bit longer with it, but it's okay. But hey, this part looks cool.
You're awfully quiet for once.
Shut your big fat mouth.
Aw, that's sweet and adorable. Yahoo! Ichigo saves Senna. What? No! You can't leave! You're like my favorite girl character in Bleach. Please don't go! But she has to go. Because it's a movie. She has to save the world from collapsing into itself because she's the Shinenju. That was almost a shipment crate leaving together. Poor Senna. Ooh, a lens flare!
Soon it will all be gone. Once that happens, everything about Senna will fade from our memories. She was never alive in our lifetime, so you can't remember someone who didn't exist.
Oh gee, thanks Rukia for being a bummer.
I know she'll be gone soon. But right now, I can still hear her voice.
Well, that's the end of the movie. What did you think of it? Not bad for a first movie for an anime series, right? I really love the use of warm colors in the settings of this movie.
Shut up! Who cares anyway? It's not gonna make any difference. Hey, no trouble! You're just chicken! Last one there's a rotten egg!
Oh shit. I think I got all the orange dots in this area. Hey Beat, how things are going on your side?
Wait, what? Nah, I got a little distracted.
Come in, Beat!
Mr. Bucket, what is it?
Beat, you need to hurry, it's coming!
Oh, I guess this is what happens when worlds collide.
Beat, Cube's in the final area. You better go help her right now.
Don't worry, I'm on my way. She doesn't have to say a thing.
Ha! They won't find that. What are you doing?
Don't worry, Cube. I'm here to save the day. The last one must be up there. All the way up there. Don't worry, guys. I know physics. Yeah. The last one's always over here. Everyone always misses it. Yeah, I'll just spray this and save the world. I did it, but now it's just blue though. Wait, what's this? Is that me? What? What's going on? What is this, Mr. Bucket? Somebody! You just gonna stand there? Anybody! What's going on?
Come on!
I'm telling you, it was us. I was there. You weren't.
Right.
But it was me. I had this weird robot head thing. It was red. I was like the Rocketeer, but anime.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about there's a sequel. A sequel, man.
Sequel?
Yeah.
No way. Get out of here.
That's what I'm trying to do.
What do you mean, man?
I mean, I have an idea. To get out of here, I'm going to upload my consciousness to a USB stick.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm saying I'm going to get out of here. I got an idea.
What is it?
I'm going to make a rail so big, it's going to get us out of the game.
You know what, Beat?
Why did your voice change?
I'm done.
What? What do you mean you're done?
See you later, bitches.
Where are you going? Did you get a sequel? Why were you chosen?
Come on.
So, you want to Sonic Origins? Why? Because you love getting trophies or have bragging rights that no one cares about? Or do you genuinely love the game and have nothing better to do? Well, like it or not, I'm going to show you how to do it. I have 80 Platinum trophies so far. Some are great, some are just downright horrible to get. From easy to wacky hard to complete, there's something oddly enjoyable to hear that sound. I especially love beating hard challenges like Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, Elden Ring, and Tahu.
Oh yeah.
But today, I'm doing something easier to get an idea down for this new series of mine. So welcome to So You Want To Plat series. Okay, so Sonic Origins has 36 trophies, but 35 of them to get the plat. 5 gold, 10 silver, and 20 bronze trophies to be exact. The PSN Profiles website have a pretty good guide how to do it the fastest way possible. You can always read this and do it yourself, but you don't feel like reading, right? Because you're in this video right now. You're watching it. I won't be explaining how to get every trophy in super detail because they're so obvious to get. I like to call these, just play the game. You would earn them during your first playthrough of the game anyways. The ones that I'm going to explain in super detail would be the ones that are super weird or hard to get in the game. If you need specific information on a certain trophy, use the chapters in the video and jump into that point in the video to get more detail of it. Alright, let's get into this. Okay, the first step to plat any game is to see if you enjoy the game. That way it doesn't feel like torture while you're doing it. Alright, so did your first playthrough? What? No? Well, okay, I'll just show you what I think you have by now. Welcome to Just Play the Game segment. Alright, welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog. Just watch the intro. Alright, here we go again. Watch the intro to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And again for Sonic CD. And once more for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, really? Alrighty then, well, you just eat a bubble in Labyrinth Zone in Sonic 1. Time Traveler, just travel in time in Sonic CD, easy. Shut down Metal Sonic, you know what, just kick his ass. Easy peasy with shields, collect all the shields in Sonic 3, no problem. Ring Collector, collect 1,000 rings, I'm pretty sure you can do that. Newbie Hero, defeat 50 enemies, you can do that. Everyone's Hero, defeat 200 enemies. You can get it by the full playthrough. Cleared Sonic the Hedgehog, just beat the game. Cleared Sonic CD, just beat the game also. Clear Sonic the Hedgehog 2, no need for happy endings, am I right? And clear Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, don't need a happy ending. And after all that, you get the all clear. That makes 16 Just Play the Game trophies. Time to go over the other trophies that you might have missed during your playthrough. So this is called the Beware series. Beware motor bugs, beware stingers, and beware rhinobots. These are not particularly hard, but they're just flaky. What I mean by that is, you don't get the trophy as soon as you defeat 10 of them. You get the trophy after you beat the level, which I kind of find really weird. So pretty much when you beat a level, the little autosave is a ring that spins in the corner. And if the trophy doesn't pop then you gotta replay the stage. I have to do this like 4 times for some reason. It's been really flaky on the PS5, but let me know if it's different on the other consoles. For those who doesn't know what a motorbug is a ladybug that has a unicycle as a wheel, so they just drive around. And stingers are like the B-type enemies in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. They just fly around, pretty easy to get rid of. And the rhinobots are these rhino-type robots that drive around back and forth, and they're a little bit harder to kill. And for some reason, I had a harder time finding them, but hopefully you have better luck than I did. When you finish this set of the Beware trophies, you'll be at 19 out of 36. The Lucky Hedgehog trophy. This is not too bad, but you could have missed it by just running past this level. All you have to do is get a jackpot in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at Casino Night Zone. Even your buddy Tails can do it for you. Don't let him get all the rings, you know. Gallant Spin Dash. You have to kill 30 enemies with a spin dash. Believe it or not, some people probably could miss this if they didn't use the spin dash move enough. All you have to do is hold down and tap X and then let go, and then you do a spin dash. Surprisingly enough, I found out you could do this in mission mode, so you can grind out enemies while you're doing missions. Now it's time to do the more harder stuff. Are you ready for the hardest challenge to come? Are you ready to face your fears? Okay, here I go. Oh my god, I can do this. I can do this. Here we go. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. I can do it. I can do this.
That was easy.
Next 2 trophies are actually super easy. All you gotta do is navigate the menus and attempt boss rush mode and play mirror mode. But to be able to play mirror mode, you have to beat one of the games, unless you bought the deluxe version of the game, and then you can just play it right away. Next up, let's talk about missions. Mission mode are the little fun challenges you can do on the side. You also get a trophy just for clearing a mission. Now the next 4 trophies, you have to get an S rank in each Sonic the Hedgehog game. So you gotta get 10 S ranks in Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles. Each mission differs in difficulty. Some can be very easy, and some can be very hard. I'm going to show you a couple examples of the missions, so here we go. Some example would be like running through and killing motorbugs and get to the goal in time, or just flying into enemies. The set of Sonic 1 missions are not too bad. They're just the right amount of challenge. Now, I did find Sonic CD a little bit harder, just because you have to travel to the future, then the present, then the past again. And then there's another one where you cannot touch the enemies, and I hate the mosquitoes. I passionately hate dodging them. But for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I just found like the right amount of challenge, except for the bumper mission. That was really annoying, but hey, I can do this. But I didn't really find Sonic the Hedgehog 2 missions all that frustrating. They just were a good challenge overall. Then for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 missions, I kind of found them really easy. All the collections of the missions, I blazed through them very quickly. It was a little bit disappointing for me, honestly. But that's it for missions. By the time you're done with this, 5 more trophies to get the plat. Hey, wait a sec. I just found out something. You can actually replay the first mission and get an S rank in each set of the games to get the trophy. So literally, you just S rank the first mission in each game, and then you get the trophy. Super easy. I just did it the legit way. I didn't know that was a thing until I was start editing. So there you go. It's much easier now. Have fun. We're at the home stretch now. Since you did all the S ranks and all the missions, you should have enough coins to buy everything in the museum. You also get a trophy for just even looking at the museum. So what you need to buy with your coins, you need to buy 6 movies to get Movie Maniac, 10 sound collection items to get the Sound Solvent trophy, and Art Appreciator, you need to buy 30 art pieces. Means you have to buy 46 items, and they're 5 coins apiece, so that adds up 230 coins to get all the trophies in here. If you don't have enough coins, then I would recommend playing Mission Mode. After I got done with Mission Mode, I had like over 700 by the time I was done with Mission Mode. Or you can play Anniversary Mode. Every time you get a life, you get a coin. Every time you get 100 rings, you get another coin as well. So I'm sure you can do this in no time. Alright, time for the final trophy. You just gotta become Supersonic. To become Supersonic, you have to collect all the Chaos Emeralds in any game. Well, you may ask, which Sonic the Hedgehog game to collect all the Chaos Emeralds is the easiest? I say wherever the game you enjoy the most, or which one you think is the easiest to collect all the Chaos Emeralds. I grew up playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2, so Sonic the Hedgehog 2 may be the easiest for me. Especially in Anniversary Mode, where widescreen support is a thing. I can definitely see the bombs coming in, and I can dodge them pretty easily. And this makes special stages more fun to play now. I definitely recommend you doing this after you do the missions and buying all the things in the museum. That way you have coins to keep retrying during the special stages in Anniversary Mode as well. And make sure that you're doing this with Sonic, that way you become Super Sonic. And when you finally get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds together and collected 50 rings, and then you jump and press the triangle button, and then you become Super Sonic. Just making sure. What if I told you that there's an even faster way to plat this game? Dark, secret powers from the beyond. Back then, this used to be called the debug menu. You can use this code to select any level that you want, and even to become Supersonic. Yet, it comes at a price. The price of legitimacy. Plus, that's just no fun anyways. Well, we did it. We finally did it. We got the platinum. All 35 trophies to get the platinum. Congratulations. That makes a total of 36 trophies in your collection now. So, what did you think? Well, in my opinion, I think playing this game was really fun. I give it a...
Come on.
I do believe this year we can probably reach 100.
That is very confident, my man. Very, very confident. I would like to see that myself. But my main goal is 64, because that's my favorite number. "58 subscribers? Awesome! Our first goal of this year is 64. We are 6 away. So let's keep it up, everybody. Okay. Alright, good morning. Let's see how many views I got. I can't imagine I got a whole lot. What? 3,000 views? 69 likes? Nice, by the way. 88 subscribers? Holy cow! What is going on? Okay. Alright. Back to back. Spin it back. Let me get this straight now. Not only this new video did great, with almost 3.5k views, 25 comments, and 69 likes, still nice by the way, and 29 new subscribers. It completely shattered my expectations. Well, for all of it actually. It demolished my goal for the year of getting 64 subscribers to the channel. Now we're at 88 subscribers now, and I'd love to welcome you to the Knuckle Master family. Hello to all viewers. Thank you so much for being awesome. I appreciate all of you for joining my channel. So, now, I think it's about time to show off my 64 subscriber special. I hope you all enjoy my new video. Since this is the 64 subscriber special, I should review something on the Nintendo 64, aka the N64. This was my childhood console, with so many great games like Mario Kart 64, one of my very first games that I ever owned myself. But my favorite game at the time was Conker's Bad Fur Day. Well, this game has seen better days. It looked like it'd been chewed up by a dog, which it has. So, it still works. But this game! I have a big soft spot for the N64. It's my first console that I own, and I have plenty of memories with this 64. From renting and playing 4-player games with my friends at night, this console holds very dear to my heart. So I could be talking about one of these games today, but I feel like almost everyone has talked about these games to death already. So, I'm reviewing Sin and Punishment instead. I played it for the first time this year on the Switch, and this is what I experienced. In my recording process, I like to use the original hardware, that way I can get the authentic feel of playing the video game. But my N64 input to HDMI output just kind of just fried. So, for the sake to save time and video quality anyways, I'm going to play the Switch version. Please forgive me on this, but let's keep going. Sin and Punishment, made for the 64. And it's a rail shooter, kind of like Star Fox, Panzer Dragoon, House of the Dead, or that really weird Dead Space game, or Resident Evil. Oh my gosh, dude, do you need to shake the camera so much?
Hey, are you alright?
No, I'm not alright.
Shit.
I can't believe this.
It was only released in Japan of November 21st, 2000. Published by Nintendo and made by Treasure. You know, Treasure, right? Treasure? You know, like the guys who make Gunstar Heroes.
And they're carrying treasures from the pyramid.
Or what about Ikaruga?
Before the treasures are smuggled out of the country.
Oh, I know. How about this? Mischief Makers.
Treasures.
You'll never guess this one.
Dretch Panic.
What the? This is my new favorite game.
Stolen treasures!
Alright, let's play some Sin and Punishment now. The story of Sin and Punishment is kinda all over the place, just like that someone pleading for help from Achi.
Achi, hurry! Save us, Achi.
Dang. That was fast. Apparently this military group are looking for these things called ruffians? Or maybe it was Ruffled Chips? I can't remember. Sharing glowing red eyes talking to a girl about this dank dog that she needs to find.
I've also confirmed Radon's location.
Radon? You mean that Radon? Elden Ring Radon?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Didn't I tell you? Make me the bait and Radon will come to feast.
Gross. Then we meet our heroes, Achi, Iron, and Saki. But Saki drank too much sake and also ate too many Takis, so he's dreaming in the wheat-fielded prologue. This is basically the tutorial level of this game, because you're going to have to know the controls of the game like a one-to-one basis like your bank account. Don't worry, I got you, fam.
What? What the fuck?
The controls are interesting this time around. Usually you would move around with the joystick in other 64 games and hold it like this. But not in Sin and Punishment. You hold it like, get ready, like this. Or like this. You move side to side by using the D-pad or using the C buttons. And you use the joystick to aim with. So I like to use it like this because of Halo. A button to change how to aim, auto aim or manual control. L and R button to jump. And your most important tool to use, it's the dodge roll. You use it by double tapping left or right. It's very useful. Oh yeah, the Z button is to shoot.
Of course!
Also, you can use the Z button to melee, only if you're up close. So when knowing all the controls of the game, this game feels really good to play on the 64. Surprisingly well. One of the best controlling games I ever played on the 64, to be honest. Hey, did you know this thing is actually a girl? And the father comes in and try to kill you during the training mode? Seriously, I'm not joking. Check a look. The wheat-filled prologue. Ah man, a timer! When the timer hits 0, your health starts to drain. And if that's another timer. Once it hits 0, you're dead. For once, I actually agree with the timer. The timer makes the gameplay more intense to get through the game. Luckily, there are power-ups. There are some things that will heal you, things that give you more points. A lot of those, actually. And a thing that extends your timer. And then when you get 100 hits, you also get another life. Yes, this game has lives. You know, like an arcade rail shooter. Of course, right? The prologue mission is there to help you to get your feet wet in these mechanics, because damn well, they're going to use everything in the book to test your skills. Because it's one hell of a ride. Before you know it, this level is over.
Saki! Oh, Saki! Good morning, Saki.
Good morning, Iron.
Whoa. This guy fucks!
Come on, we've got work to do. Let's go!
Saki wakes up and ready to fight. This is where the real game begins. Running and gunning and shooting and blasting everything in your path in this dystopian looking city really creates an atmosphere for this game. And yet, I had the hardest time just walking down a path. Armed volunteers base? Volunteers that are armed. Why this sounds really funny to me.
Hey guys, I'm here to volunteer, and I'm armed!
Ruffians? Here? Already?
Oh, the ruffians are the weird looking insect creatures. Cool, when you kill a boss you extend the timer. Hey, that's pretty neat. She actually ducks down when the ship comes at her. Usually if it was made by someone else, they probably would let it clip through, or just hope you just didn't notice. Yeah, they have to be like normal people with guns. Because I'm pretty sure a professional with miniguns and rockets would not miss some punk trying to shoot with just a handgun. Standing still, by the way. You should just put on a Hawaiian shirt and just retire at this point. Because that's just really embarrassing when you can't just kill one guy in front of you.
This can't be ending! I had one job!
There! That should get the elevator moving.
Do you think they're onto us?
Maybe, but they're probably more worried about the ruffians.
I hear voices up above.
I'll check it out. Just keep the elevator moving. Talk!
Wow! At first, I thought the 3D models looked kind of scary looking, especially Achi during that first cutscene. But I think it's growing on me, so much that I really do like them in an uncanny kind of way. Sometimes they look goofy when they run.
Come on, quick, into Shinjuku Station.
Hurry! The
But
ruffian swarm is starting
I love
attacking.
it. For the Nintendo 64, I feel like this game truly pushes the limitations of this system. I mean, the level design and complex 3D models with no fog to cover up for its mistakes, that's loading the map, and it's just running really great too. It shows that Treasure is the bomb at making video games. Our crew made it to the top of the elevator. Now it's time to fight Redank, the dank-ass dog with a laser cannon for her back. So dank that the camera goes a 2D perspective for you. Can't even hurt it with bullets. Just smack it in the face with a sword, Saki.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You don't have enough memory in the memory card.
My research materials. How could you?
So you're the leader of these killers.
Man, this voice acting sounds silly at times.
Good morning, Saki.
Good morning, Iron.
He sounds so annoyed here. Hey, it's pretty good back in the day. Oh, she wants to throw down. Oh, wait, she literally wants to throw down those armed volunteers at Saki. Yeah, definitely volunteers for sure. She's dead. Wait, what?
That's like a unicorn.
You know, I never watched Evangelion, but it sure does remind me of this image. Turns out the other monster is the girl that we threw off the building. Whoops! And now she wants a rematch. This boss fight is really fun to dodge the waves coming at you. Wait a sec. Oh, now she's hiding! Come on. Stop hiding. Alright, she's back up again. Let's finish this! I love the fact that when you're a monster, instead of a dodge roll, now you have a dodge dash. It's pretty cool. Boom. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Seems like Saki can't transform back. And then he attacks their ship. Meanwhile, at the battleship,
both militarily and emotionally, but I can't lose you too.
Man, you sound bored while giving a sympathy speech. You could try a little bit harder for the guy.
After it's gone, think of the living, like me.
Damn, okay. Let's just not care anymore about his feelings. And then he stands up and says he used his own blood for Radon and Kachiwa to turn them into monsters. You know what? I think he doesn't deserve any sympathy now.
This is the safest spot.
Right in the enemy's battleship? Yeah, right.
It's the armed volunteer ship.
Oh, yeah. We're totally safe now.
East?
Iron's very hankery right now. Now she's taken out on the ship. Mowing down these contraptions in this battleship. Oh no, that's Brad's precious pet, Lita. You have to have a boss fight with Lita. She's a coward, so she hides behind these pillars and you have to smack these bombs right at her face. But she keeps hiding. And then of course Brad comes in and he's like, oh hell no girl, I'm gonna throw waves at you. It's really for him to waste time, so your life bar drains when the timer goes off. And then Lita just goes around in circles and you just smack her. It's probably one of the worst boss fights in the game. It's really not that bad. Until you beat her, and then you start hearing this. After a couple of boss fights, Achi gets captured by this shrimp monster thing.
Wait! Stop!
This boss tests your skills of going side to side and jumping over holes, and also having the reaction time to hit these bombs towards it. Believe it or not, I actually had a really hard time fighting against this boss. It wasn't fighting it that I had a problem, it was my jumping skills. Especially how the double jump works. When you double jump, it seems like you lose all momentum by the second jump, and it makes it really hard to air steer to land on the ground correctly. So my way to get around it was to space out my double jumps. I would jump and then pause like a middle second and then jump again. And that seemed to work a lot better for this boss. After Iron kills the shrimp monster, then saves Achi and starts running, then we have a sword fight with Brad and kick him out of his own battleship. Brad jumps on the jet and you ride on a rock. Iron and Achi take a tour around the battleship and destroying everything in their sights. Finding a whole slew of enemies, projectiles, and mermen coming out of the water to attack you. It's nuts! Wait, what is that? Enhance! Enhance one more time. I knew it. Oh my gosh, it's Link trying to kill us! Wow, they're just going to hire anyone at this point. It's an honor to die by your hands if you can, you son of a tricycle. Sorry, Link, I have no time for you. I'm sinking Battleship Pennsylvania at B5 right now. After taking multiple battleships and jets, Brad finally decides to fight us. Militia? Now that's what I'm talking about. Take that, Brad. They took out his entire army too. And then he decides to transform into a airship? And it has its sights on Saki. Iron and Achi decide to take it down because of Saki. Ooh, lens flare. Sorry, I can't help myself. After pulling off a Star Wars, Brad's final attempt of revenge, he shoots a missile at Saki. They decide to rush down, chase after the missile, and hopefully blow it up before it hits Saki. This missile likes to spin around all over the screen. It's really hard to hit. Crazy.
Get bonus! Hurry up and change him back to human form.
Achi tells Iron that she needs to shoot Saki in the head. What? Suddenly, she's on a train. There's a small kid in front of her, and she also finds out she's in America. Iron blames Achi for teleporting her on the train. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Mommy, are the monsters gone?
Would you not call me Mommy? I'm going to the lead car. Follow me.
After fighting hordes of monsters, Iron just feels like she can't go on. She sees a TV on the train, and it shows an image of Saki. But the year is wrong. It's 10 years from now. So she figured out that Achi didn't teleport her to America. It's actually a vision of the future. Wanting the child that she's protecting right now to have a better future, she finds the strength to keep on moving. Iron finally finds Saki on the train, and Saki says this is Achi's idea of the future. Iron doesn't want this, so she does the unthinkable thing to do. Iron finds out the hard truth from Achi that she was only using Saki, being used as a soldier for her own plans. Achi tries to kill Iron by throwing her into Saki's body, into the unknown abyss of not knowing if Saki's okay or not. And then suddenly...
They teleported? Do they think they can escape me?
Ruffians? I've got to fight them.
Saki!
Good morning, Iron. Look out! Get back!
Our boy Saki is alive and ready to kick some butt. Having a lovely day at the beach trying to get away from sandworms. Going up and down the stairs, and we find ourselves a fast food place. And it's full of spiders. Time to make an order.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Saki solves Iron's problem of being hankery. I love the fact that they're just eating the spider from the restaurant. I also did a little bit of research about the plot of this game, and the out-of-control ruffians happen to be a food source because of worldwide famine. It totally makes sense now. It's a really neat idea for a world-building aspect. Saki hears ruffians outside, so he goes after them.
Saki,
Iron, look out!
Iron. Iron? Iron?
We gotta go save Iron from Achi now. Wait, Saki, I want to do something first. Achi's not our friend anymore. We're on the final stretch, the final level. It goes in a 2D perspective, which is kind of interesting because it doesn't really happen too often. Correction, this is the first time it happens for a level. I do have to admit, it's a little bit awkward to get through the level. You have to get your running shoes now. Yeah, I pretty much jumped the whole way over there. That way I can avoid bullets as much as possible. And then if anything got close to me, I just slashed them in the face. Running in the forest and gunning down troops that look like they need to go to the bathroom really bad. You know, something's missing. You know what this game needs? This game needs centaurs. Yeah, look at them go, throwing boomerangs at me. These boomerangs are really hard to get by. You have to roll through them to survive. I had to replay this section several times because these centaurs are really annoying. But since you get through them, the level's pretty much over. That's considering if you have enough health to get through the level and to reach Achi herself.
What have you done to Iron?
Saki is tired of Achi's crap. Remember kids, if bullets don't work, then a nice solid punch to the gut will work.
Yeah, it's a scientific fact.
Saki and Iron finally unite, and they become one. Time for the final boss. It's Earth versus the Earth?
I have a question.
I might be able to answer your question.
Okay, good. Did that girl just turn into an Earth? Is she a rolling globe shooting stuff at you while you walk on the Earth? Shooting at an Earth, attacking the Earth?
I really hope I'm not stepping in any bodies here, but I do believe I am protecting the Earth from glowing fire sticks coming out there. I really hope I'm not crushing those poor souls down there. But anyways, this boss fight is very difficult because you have to protect our Earth from that Earth from destroying our Earth. It's relatively simple, my friend.
Oh, gee whiz, thank you for putting that in perspective for me.
Because of this is the hardest boss in the entire game. Well, yeah, it's the final boss. Duh. Okay, I've been fighting the same boss for over an hour. I'm kind of getting really tired of looking at it. Time to really focus down and beat it for good. Alright, we saved the Earth! From the Earth!
Japan's a mess. What are we gonna do now?
When I was little, I always wanted to be a cop. Do you think they'd hire me now?
How they could be a police force if everyone's
they
dead?
would. You could kill
The
all
boy
the
needs to
ruffians
follow
yourself.
his dreams.
Not by myself,
True,
I
true.
couldn't. I'd need you to protect me.
Ooh! Lens flare. Phew! I feel like I've been on a journey, even though it's only been 3 hours. I had a really great time with this game, and I can't wait to replay it on hard mode. Hope all of you enjoyed my video about my first experience with this game. This game is awesome. It's so fun that I want to replay it again already. Challenging you to the very limits of your knowledge of the entire game. But I kind of wish the game was a little bit longer, just a little more taste of that pure action. The story is a little bit hard to understand. I feel like I have to replay the game multiple times to fully understand it. But all in all, it gives you a very memorable experience. I will relive this memory for the rest of time. I also like the fact that Iron is a really badass female protagonist as well. Reminds me of those days of Tomb Raider. Should you play this game? Hell yeah! Play on the Switch with the expansion pass. Play the Japanese copy on 64 or on the Wii U before the eShop goes away. Do whatever you can to play Sin and Punishment. Welcome to the very first Doomsday Direct. Hopefully it's the only one. I am your host, Kimi Maramuse. Let's get this thing started.
Isa.
Kachi, you okay? Oh man, what's our status? We've got company. Okay, here's the plan. We need to get out of here now. All right, I think I found our ticket out of here. Let's go.
Great start, right? I can't wait to play Sim Punishment 2 myself. Roll the next clip. I would like to introduce to a very special guest of this video.
Hello, I'm Sore Masamune, and I have a very spooky trailer to show you today of a Wii U game that came out several years ago.
Okay then, let's see it.
Excuse me.
Hello?
I'm looking for Hisoka Kurosawa. I've been waiting for her to tell me if she could help me find someone. I still haven't got a reply from her. Is she here?
Oh, I'm sorry, but she stepped out.
She might have gone to the mountain. I'll go look for her myself.
Huh? Come back!
Something.
I'm getting...
That's... wow.
I'm not supposed to talk to the living. It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it? You are a man, are you not?
I'm a girl.
Liar.
Wow, that was really spooky. Good job on the trailer. Well, do you have anything else to say about Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater?
Actually, I do. Did you know on the Wii U version, you can actually dress up as Zelda and Zero Suit Samus?
Wow, I really didn't know that. Sad to hear that all this is going away soon. It's great to have you on this video, sis.
No problem.
Okay, it's time to show a really well-known trilogy of games. Play that clip!
Sure thing, sis!
Okay everybody, we're running out of time. To speed things up, I'm going to show you a bunch of games in a montage. Let's do it!
Wow, that's a lot of games. Lots of games for the Wii U. Too bad you can't add any more money after Monday. Such a shame. But hey, did you know that Mario Advance 4, you can play all the levels with the e-reader cards? Pretty cool, right? Definitely recommend to pick it up. Okay, we have time for one more game, and I can't wait to show you. It's one of my favorite Wii games of all time. This game deserves so much more love than it has. Well, I hate to say it, but this is the end of our Doomsday Direct. I hope you enjoyed the Direct. Man, I love video games. Don't you? I just wish that all these bigger video game companies can see that they have a greater history of gaming. A history that's worth protecting and giving to newcomers, old veterans, people to enjoy. To make them smile, enjoy their lives. I just really wish they understood that. But for now, hopefully, one of these days, they will learn to protect their history. We just have to tell them what's what. Well, I am Kimi Mayamuse, and I'm signing out. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. But I'll probably see you soon when Sony decides to destroy their history as well.
Come on.
It's strange. Sometimes I know I had a dream, but I just can't remember. But I do remember this one dream so clearly, remembering saying, "So you want to play Klonoa Phantasy Reverie series?" Is it because you love getting those shiny trophies? Or is it your ego, you're so sorrowful that you have to have bragging rights that no one will listen to? Or is it that you have a step in your wind and a flow of complete compassion to show off your love for this game? Whatever the case is, like it or not, I'm going to show you how to do it. Hi, I'm Knuckle Master, your host, and I love challenges of getting the Platinum Trophy or 100%ing a game. from crazy hard to mind-numbing teaism, where you want to scream into a pillow. Well, welcome to the episode 2, So You Want To Plat series. The show where I tell you what you're in for when you want to play a game, and keep you away from reading, because this is a video, and I want to entertain you. I won't be going into the simple stuff like defeating a boss or just beating the game, because that's usually during your first playthrough of these games, which is about 4 hours each for each game. I like to call these just play the game trophies. I think from now on, I'm going to put these into certain categories. The categories are just play the game, collectibles, grind, difficulty base, annoying, and weird. I'm sure there's more, but that's all I can think of for now. So Klonoa Phantasy Reverie series has 24 trophies to get the platinum. 8 bronze, 10 silver, 6 gold to get the platinum. But this time, it is a game that is split into 2 separate games. Klonoa Door to Phantasy and Klonoa 2 Lunina Tears Veil. I'll be going through each game with their own segments in the video. If you are looking for a particular trophy, then either look in the description or find it in the timeline of the chapters. Alright, let's do it! The first step to plat any game is to see if you enjoy the game. Did you enjoy the game after your first playthrough? Did you play for the game? No? Alright, well, now it's time for the Just Play the Game segment for Door to Phantasy. Number 1, Guardia's puppet. Ringo Lango throws some moves at his back. Boom, baby. One Lupinated King, you gotta pick him up and throw him at this cute goth girl. Oh, I meant fish. Ouch. Alright, for number 3, Nightmare Seed. You gotta throw down some moves at it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Swoopin' Serpent. After you get done with the swing set, you gotta go for the most hardest part of the whole entire game. Not to cry at this cutscene. Solar Eclipse Jester. You gotta defeat Joker. Not that Joker, but this Joker. So you gotta pick up some moves and throw him out of his face. Tedious, but not that hard of a boss. The Dark King. You gotta defeat Gaudius. Can someone explain to me what this triangle move's supposed to do to you? Who gave him the okay in the meeting to throw triangles at me? Nightmare Crystal. Defeat the final boss, and that's pretty much it. That makes 7 out of 25 trophies from the Just to Play the Game segment of Klonoa Door to Phantasy. Pretty good start, right? Next up, we got collectibles. For the next 6 trophies, you have to rescue 72 villagers in Door to Phantasy. There are 6 villagers per level called visions, and there's 12 of them in the game. If you happen to miss one, use the chapter system in the video to find them quickly. I'm going to try my best to be precise and concise about each villager where they're at in each level. Alright, you ready to do this? Let's go! First up, you cross the rickety old bridge, and there it is. The second one is that right after the first checkpoint and climbing up the side of the mountain, you find this thing called Grass Fan. You float up and you grab your second villager. Right after this, you slide down the hill and then you grab an enemy and do a death leap. And you grab your third villager. After having a conversation with the Simp Lord himself, Balu, and nabbing your second checkpoint in the game, trying to grab your fourth villager as the game is trying to tutorial block you from getting it. It's whatever, we got this. There's a fork in your path, just take the upper one, follow it down, dodge the spikes, and there he is, on the elevator. After taking the upper path, you come back to the main path. Now, watch out for those evil tutorials that block your way. The last one's really easy to find, it's just on the main path. And there you go, that's Vision 1-1. On to 1-2. Take the bottom route and follow the path, and there's the first one. Back on the main path, after 2 airlifts, pick up a guy and throw him at this egg. Once you're outside after the minecart section, take the bottom path and use the airlift to grab the next one. Right after that, go inside the mine shaft, tell this fat guy to move over. Grab another guy, do a death leap with him to grab the 4th villager. Alright, back on the main path, go into the mine shaft, and after you see 4 moves, go underneath them, grab a friend, smash his face against this egg. Back on the main path, slaughter the Move family, tell that column to move over and be a bridge now. Follow down the path and you see a bunch of Sonic wannabes, grab one of them and grab the last one. That's it for 1-2. Alright, on to 2-1. Grab a guy that looks like he's having too much fun, grab a helicopter, and grab your first one. After the leaf tutorial, take the bottom path, grab a friend and smash his legs against his egg. Once inside the treehouse, jump up and take the upper path, grab your chopper friend, throw at the egg and get your third villager. Try to open a door with your face, get a key from a random stranger, open that door. Once you end up in another treehouse, look for 2 eggs, grab a friend and throw at the eggs. When opening the second door with your face, go outside. When you see 2 pairs of leaves, float down and grab this one. Continue on the main path until you see a purple mushroom, go down, grab the last one. That's it for 2-1. Alright, onwards to 2-2. As soon as you get your first checkpoint, there's a guy riding on the ball. Grab him, jump up, and grab the first one. When you reach the inverted waterfall, take the bottom path and grab your second one. When you're inside the waterfall, murder the guy on the ball, grab another friend, squeeze him through, perform the death leap, and there you go. Go outside, then down inside, and there's the 4th one. Back on up top on the main path, go inside the jar. Once inside, go down the path, and you'll find a guy flying. Use the ball and hand to get to the 5th one. When you get to a checkpoint next to the slide, tell the big yellow moo to inflate, grab a smaller yellow moo to jump up from top of the big guy, and perform a death leap, and that's the last one. But wait, there's one more thing you need to do for me. Tell that big floppy goth fish GF hello for me. But besides that, you're done with 2-2. Next! Alright, you're a 4th away for the game. Welcome to 3-1. When you see the first door, jump over it and tell the spring guard he's doing a bad job because you walked underneath him. After the tutorial about breaking boxes underneath you, grab the bead, tell him you're going to do a death leap, and grab the second one. Well, after the incident, you take the gauntlet up, take a left, and there it is. Smash the second door with your face, open it. Continue down the main path until you see a flower in the center of the screen. Use one to open the flower and use another one to open the egg. Keep going until you see a checkpoint next to a flower, and do the same thing here. Once you're outside of the forest where the sun is at, take out your frustrations out on this flower and you completed 3-1. Now we're crashing down to 3-2. After you open the first door, climb up and follow down the path until you find a monkey. It's right next to the first one. When you reach to a checkpoint above the spring, grab the enemy that looks like it has an explosive temper, and then go inside of here. And use it against this egg. After the cutscene with Joker, I met Joka. Grab someone who doesn't want to be inflated, walk around the giant cog and throw out this egg. After the second cutscene with Joka, grab his 2 best friends and perform the double death leap. After solving this puzzle, since everything is working now, make your way back to this room and you'll find the 5th one. The very last one is on the main path. Easy to find. Boom, we're done with 3-2. Awesome, now we're halfway through. We also get another trophy for Hero 4-Lock. Next stage is 4-1. Follow down the main path and climb up this tower until you see 3 flying moves and grab the final one and throw him down to the first one. Luckily, the next one is right next to it. Go in here, perform some death leaps, and there's the second one. Once you make it to the other side of the tower, grab the nearest move, perform the death leap, and grab your third one. Climb up the main path until you see 3 vertical windmills, grab a moo and throw it directly down in the middle. Keep going on the main path until you see 3 swings. Use the swings to get the 5th one. Keep going on the main path until you see 1 giant swing. Throw the enemy instead of jumping towards it. Trust me. That's it for 4-1. Let's get to 4-2. You also get another trophy called Hero Breeze Gale. Let's go! When you go in the cave, the first one's right there. The second one's at the end of the slide. The second time you go inside of the cave, you bust some rocks to get this third one. When you climb on a deceased ancient creature, make your way to the very top and go in this hole. Ride the winds and get this one. Continue on the main path until you see a cave on the right side. Use the power of the wind to help you to do a death leap. Now keep going on the main path until you see some rib bones. Break down to get the last one. Now we're done with 4-2. Now you're also the hero Jugpot. 5-1. We're going to take the left path. Keep going until you see a pool of lava next to the red orb door. Throw the moo at the first villager. Go inside the red door. Once inside, look for a spring in the middle. Use an enemy to break the bubble. After the red orb, now we take left again. Follow down the blue orb path until you see an egg above the lava. Break the egg. Now go inside the blue orb door. Once you see an egg floating in the center of the screen, throw at it and break it. After that, take the right path. Let's follow down the green orb path and take this green orb door, and it should be right underneath us. After we get that orb, we go to the right again, take the yellow path this time until we reach 2 flames, and we use an enemy to throw down directly at this one. And now we're done with 5-1. Here we go, 5-2. The first one's above these first invisible platforms. When inside, you'll see a floating platform. Take it and use the door, and there it is. Continue on the main path until you see a pipe on the right side and 2 visible platforms during nighttime. Make your way to the left, and there's the third one. Continue on the main path until you see a giant moo and a little moo in the background. There are 2 visible platforms during the night. Perform a flutter jump, and then that's the fourth one. Once inside, you'll see a spring. Go left. You also see 3 gems vertical. Jump up, take the right. Use this switch to unlock the path, and that's the fifth one. Keep going on the main path until you see a switch on the left side of the door. Use this door, and then that's the last one for 5-2. We also get another trophy for this. Cool. Are you ready for 6-1? Keep going on the main path until you see a conveyor belt of floats of moves riding them. This is your first one. Right after that, you'll see the second one. Perform some death leaps to get it. After you break the red crystal, take the red dust pile door. On this path, you'll see an elevator. Take it and it should be on your right. After that, take the blue dust pile door. Keep going on this path until you see a bomb chew. Thread yourself like a needle to get the fourth one. After you break the green crystal, you'll see a bunch of moves, blow them up to smithereens and get the fifth one. Now go for the green dust pile door. Keep going until you see a cluster of platforms. Grab a move and throw at this one to save yourself some time. Now we're done with 6-1. Time for the final level. Are you ready for this? Go on the main path until you see this. That's your first one. Keep going on the main path until you see 2 spring guards. Go underneath the left one, tell him how he's doing a bad job, and grab the second one. Keep going on the main path until you see this. Perform some death leaps and you got this. Keep going on the main path until you see a boomerang guy with a floating platform. Underneath it, that's the fourth one. For the fifth one, keep going on the main path until you see some moves skipping along. Grab one of the moves, make their good time into a bad time. For the final one, keep going on the main path until you see this monstrosity. To the right of it, grab a move, throw it into this hole, and that's the final one. Yay, we're finally done with all the collectibles for the first game, and 2 trophies to go with it to boot. There's one more trophy left for the first game. We have to complete Balu's Tower. You unlock this stage after you collect everything throughout the game. This stage is not too bad as long as you use all the skills throughout your entire playthrough of the first game. After that, we're done with the first game. Let's get to the second game now. Welcome to Just Play the Game segment of Klonoa 2!
Let's do this!
First up, we got Defender of Tranquility, more like X marks the spot. Champion of Joy, give him no joy. Quiller of Discord, quill no more. Dispeller of Indecision, I'll give him decision, death. Bewitch Leonard, this smacker in the stomach, the end of tears. Tell King of Sorrow, stop crying. Alright, that's the end of the segment, and we got 20 out of 25 trophies. Just 4 more to get the plat. Now it's time for the collectibles for Klonoa 2. This time we're collecting dolls for a random guy. This random guy has 16 dolls. Each doll has 6 pieces. 16 times 6 equals 96. 96 collectibles. Are you ready to do this? Let's go! Our first level is Sea of Tears. The first one is right after the tutorial about the double jump. Do we really need a tutorial about how to do a double jump? Anyways, the second one's after the tutorial of the cannon. Really? Take the cannon, follow down the path, and you'll see 2 tornadoes. The second one's in the middle of that. After you get out of the cave, take this cannon that's next to the checkpoint, and the third one's on the main path. The fourth one's literally right after riding this bird. Grab the spring guard, and throw out this egg. The fifth piece is really close by. Just go in the cave, and after you get a tutorial about the flutter jump, really, underneath here, break this egg. The last piece is outside of the cave. Use an enemy to jump up towards the tornado and grab the last one. That's it for the Sea of Tears level. On to the second level. La La Kusha. Is that how you pronounce it? La 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 Kusha! La La Kusha. Okay, Klonoa, let's get going. Okay, so on the main path, when you see a tornado, go underneath it and break this box. And there's a hidden egg here. Hidden eggs are basically invisible eggs until you touch them. So when you find them, they appear, and you use this guy to break this egg. When we get inside of the mushroom cave, you'll see the piece up top. Make your way to the top and go get it. The third one is further in the cave. You gotta make your way to the top right. Use an enemy, drop down, use the trampoline to jump up to grab the third one. The fourth one's on the left path. Keep going until you see a spring guard above you. Grab the spring guard and perform a death leap. Once we get outside, the 5th one's in the background. So the 5th piece is to the left of the checkpoint. Use the enemy to claim your piece. I actually missed this last piece on my first playthrough. It's on the other side of the circle. Jump up on the trampoline, there's a hidden egg. I have no idea how I missed this. That's it for the 2nd level. Time to hop on to the 3rd level. Jungle Slider. Wait, I put on the wrong song. My bad. The first one's on the main path. Get ready for a jump onto some board. Use the board path and the ramp to get to the first one. You might have to slow down to get to the first one. When piranhas start attacking you, right after that, get ready for a jump with the tornado to get the 2nd one. Then when you go inside of a tunnel and out the tunnel with a checkpoint, and you start seeing some ramps, get ready to use the ramp to get the 3rd one. Further down on the path, you start seeing some surfing moves. Grab one of them, jump up to the left above the vine to get the 4th one. After you dodge and weave through the cactus to get a checkpoint, there's some surfing moves coming at you. Grab one of them and perform a surfing death leap to grab the 5th one. When you're chasing down Tap the Cat, make sure you don't catch it just yet, because you need to perform a high death leap with a moo over the sign to grab the final one. After we get through this awkward animation, we're done with the 3rd level. Giant Fun Park. Wait, does this say a date with Tap? Huh, never noticed that. Well, at the beginning of the stage, you'll find a shooting gallery. One of these eggs in the shooting gallery has the first piece. The 2nd piece is right after this cutscene. Yeah, that cutscene. Grab the copter creature and fly up and grab the 2nd piece. For the 3rd piece, I actually missed this one on my first playthrough. So, you gotta punch the rocketing boat really hard and grab another enemy to break this box on the right side of the boat. Once inside, you just follow down the path and you'll find the 3rd piece. For the 4th piece, you grab the rocket creature and fly up to the moon, baby. Right after that, you'll find the 4th piece. When you first come into the haunted house area, you'll see a conveyor belt of floats. Ride on the floats to get the 5th piece. The final piece is right after this puzzle room. As soon as you get out, you'll see it. Use the copter creature to get the final piece. We're done with this level. We're the 4th of the way through the game. Time for Underground Factory. The first piece is right after you feed the 2 deadly worms. It's on the main path, and it's right above the water. I actually missed this one on my first playthrough. After you unlock the first door, on the main path there's a rock in your way underneath a column. You blow up the rock by using a bomb shoe. Use the bomb shoes to make your way up to the column. And the 2nd piece is right above the column. Continue along on the main path. The 3rd piece is right above the 3 gondolas over the lava. Continue on the main path until 3 boxes block your way. The 4th piece is above and to the left of these boxes. The 5th piece is at the very end of the flame ride. The last piece is a little bit tricky. Continue along on the main path until you see a giant moo in the background. Grab a bomb shoe and throw it into the background. And then inflate the big guy, and then use the bomb shoe to get up there. Cool, now we're done with this. Time to do Bulk City. First one's on the main path on the downhill slope. When you make it to the surface, look for an egg in the foreground. The 2nd piece is in there. The 3rd piece is above 2 rocks on the main path. Once you go on the ground, you'll see some breakable boxes. Use the lightning creature to break the boxes to find the 4th piece on the top left. Right after that, use the rocket creature to fly up through a tunnel. Fly to a little bit to the right to find the 5th piece. Continue on the main path until you see 4 blue trampolines on the rooftops. The 2nd trampoline has the final piece. Shoot forward to claim your last piece, and that's it for Bulk City. On to Vulcan Inferno. Wait a sec, didn't we already did this level? It is the same level, but everything's on fire. First piece is at the end of the conveyor belt of Doom. The 2nd piece is on the surface when you're getting chased by the robot. When you see some tornadoes, get ready to grab the piece of pain. Continue on the main path until you see a spring and 2 tornadoes. Use the tornadoes to grab the piece of mild discomfort. While still being chased by the robot, make sure you grab the piece of oh man, I'm running out of words to say. Plus, this is killing my voice. Make sure to grab the piece before you jump in the cannon. While still being chased by the robot, when you start seeing some trampolines and tornadoes above the pit of despair, you thought I was going to do that again, huh? The final piece is when you're on this really long green roof. The last piece is above 2 tornadoes in the middle. That's it for this level. On to Ishris Arc. First one's on the main path. Keep going until you see a trampoline in the middle of nowhere. and the first piece is above the 3 tornadoes. When you see a spring and a tornado and the egg outside the window, use the crystal creature to throw it out a move, and then quickly run down to the bottom where the window is at and to break the egg. When you fly up through a tunnel with the rocket creature, there will be 3 springs to your right. Jump on the first spring and throw it into the background. When outside, when you get shot out of the cannon, when you land, take a right with a friend, and to your top right, there will be the 4th piece. The 5th piece is very close by. Just take a left and go inside. There's an egg in a small window. Throw a moo at it to break the egg to claim your 5th piece. Continue along on the main path until you're in the blue hall with water inside. Grab the lightning creature to break the box and get the final piece. It's time to set sail to Mountains of Mira Mira. Oh boy, one of the best songs in the game, Stepping Wind. Here we go. The first piece is on the main path between 2 spiky boys. The second piece is inside the tunnel on the ceiling. When you start seeing some blue ramps on the main path, start to slow down to grab the 3rd piece. When you're dodging and weaving between trees, grab a snowboarding move to grab the 4th piece. The 5th piece is at the end of the 2nd set of blue ramps. When you jump off from the 3rd blue ramp, go a little bit to the right and there it is. The final piece is literally right after this. There's a spiky boy trying to guard the final piece. Go get it and tell him how bad of a job he's doing. That's it for this level, and we also get a trophy for collecting half of the dolls. Now we're more than halfway through the game. On to Maze of Memories, one of my favorite levels in this game. Okay, let's go. The first star piece is underneath you, but we don't want it underneath us, so we need to flip the room and grab a friend to grab the star piece above us now. The second piece is inside of a room with a fun mirror for a wall. Use a lightning enemy to get this piece. When you get to a room with 2 big spike boys on top of the ceiling, flip the room where the spike boys are on the ground with you. I pretty much use my instability frames to grab this piece. Luckily, if you die, you still keep the pieces that you collected. When you find a room with a yellow switch that forms 2 blocks, climb up and go to the right, and there's a fun mirror and there's a hidden egg here too. Grab a friend to smash his face against this egg. The 5th piece is in a room with a fun mirror in the middle. You'll see the egg in the mirror. Use a move to throw it at the foreground to break the egg. The final piece is on the main path. As you keep climbing up, you'll see the final piece. That's it for Maze of Mirrors. On to Noxious La Kusha. The first piece is on top of the first set of disappearing platforms. Once you're inside the cave and you take a cannon, as soon as you land, you'll see the star piece. Grab an enemy and perform a spring death leap to give you enough height to grab the 2nd piece. Keep going until you see a crystal creature. Throw at the moo and quickly climb up and use the crystal creature to get the 3rd piece. The 4th piece is outside with a statue with disappearing platforms. Once you're inside and into another cave, use a move to throw at this 5th piece from the top right of the map. Headshot! The last piece is right outside. Do the same trick as you did with the 2nd one to get the final piece. Okay, that's it for this. On to Dark Sea of Tears. That sounds like an edgelord kind of emo song. Anyways, the first piece is on the main path. When you see an archway, you see an egg through the archway. Use a move to break the egg in the background. Once you're inside the cave, when you see a conveyor belt of floats, you'll see an egg in the background again. Use a move to break this egg. The 3rd piece is on the main path, right above on some steps outside. The 4th piece is on a burning ship between 2 blue flames. Once you're inside of another cave, and there's a checkpoint next to a breakable box. Destroy the box and take down the path to find an egg and destroy the egg with a move. Keep going on the main path until you see a checkpoint with a spike boy party next to it. Use the copter creature to grab the last piece. That's it for Dark Sea of Tears. We're 3/4 of the way through the game. On to Empty Sea of Tears. Wait, gosh darn it, I put on the wrong track again. But this track is so hyped though. Anyways, let's get to it. The first piece is at the very end of the cave. When you get out of the cave, take the top path to grab the 2nd piece. The 3rd piece is a little bit further down the road. When you find yourself grinding down some dinosaur bones, use the tornadoes to grab the 4th piece. After that, a little bit further down the road, there's a spike guard guarding the 5th piece. The final piece is on the main path where the road is beginning to crumble. Alright, that's it for this level. Time for Returning to the Ark, my least favorite level. Alright, let's do it. The first piece is when you get inside the Ark. It's behind this fan with a platform. This is the last one that I missed during my first playthrough. And it's right just above the fan on the top left. Use a bomb chute in between the spike boys to grab the 2nd piece. The 3rd piece is behind these swinging swings. Use the cannon to get in the background. On the conveyor belt, there's an egg in the background. Use a move to break the egg in the background. When you're outside and you need to flip a switch to turn on the block, you're very close to the 4th piece. On the far right, the piece is above the key. Use the bomb shoe to go grab it. When you use a lightning creature to get to a checkpoint, you're very close by to the 5th piece, right above a dangerous pit. The last piece to collect is the worst collectible in this entire series. You have to grab a lightning creature to bust this box right here. But you have to grab the lightning creature in midair somehow to break the box. But I have another trick. I use player 2 to do a support jump. This entire time, in both games now, you can use player 2 to do a support jump. It will give you an extra boost to jump. So, I use player 2 to jump with, and then I use the lightning creature to break open the box and get the final piece. And that's it for the arc revisited. Time for Kingdom of Sorrow. On the main path, there's a spike guard guarding a disappearing platform, because there's an egg in the background that you need to open to get the first piece. Continue on the main path until you see some rotating spike boards. In the middle of that's the 2nd piece. Use the copter creature to go get it. Continue on the main path until you see 3 disappearing platforms in a row. 3rd piece is right above it. Yeah, I know, I used the support jump to get this piece. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you used the tornado on the right with a move to go get the 3rd piece. Well, okay, the 4th piece is on a disappearing platform while you're doing some air tricks, above a giant pit. Continue on the main path until you see an egg popping out of the house. Grab a friend and shatter the egg to get the 5th piece. Final piece for this level is right next to a checkpoint with some spinny boys. Use the chopper creature to grab the final piece. And that's it for this level. It's time for the final level, the Forgotten Path. The first piece is behind a fire tripwire. Continue along until you hit a checkpoint and you see a tripwire. Get ready to grab a move on the right to grab the 2nd piece. When you're in the spinning tunnel, look for the 3rd piece. When the tunnel becomes a swirling road, get ready for the 4th piece. When you hit a checkpoint with 2 red ramps, there's a big spike boy guarding the 5th piece. Tell him how bad of a job he's doing. The final piece of the entire game is a little bit weird. When you see a giant firewall, there's a ramp to your left right afterwards. Take this path down. Get ready to use the red ramps to claim your final piece. If you happen to mess up somehow, don't worry, you can try again by taking the same path again. And when you do get it, you got all the pieces, baby! We finally got all 96 collectibles in the 2nd game. Whew! We're finally done with all the collectibles. All 168 collectibles in both games. And a trophy to go with it. For getting all the collectibles for the 2nd game. Well, I hate to say it, but there's 2 more things that we have to do before we get the plat for this game. We have to conquer the Chamber of Fun and Horrors. Kinda like Balu's Tower in the 1st game, there's just an extra stage you have to go through. All we have to do is complete it. We don't have to collect any gems or collectibles. Thank goodness. I am tired of collecting stuff, aren't you? So I'm going to give you a couple of tips and tricks that you can do to get through these levels. Alright, let's get to it. One of my favorite tricks to use is when I get hit in midair, I can flutter jump right after I get hit. Since the animation of me getting knocked back is done, I start doing a flutter jump immediately right afterwards. I believe this is called buffering frames. So when I get hit, I'm holding down the X button, and as soon as that animation of me getting hit, I start doing the flutter jump immediately. I'm pressing the input before it happens. This can really save your life. You can use the same trick on chopper creatures too. When you're flying up, just hold down the X button, and as soon as it pops, you'll do the flutter jump immediately afterwards. I find this very useful for Klonoa 1 during that chopper area in Balu's Tower. Sometimes I've used the instability frames to get through a level. For example, like this big guy, I just try to jump over him and just take 2 damages, that way I can get through him. You can also change the difficulty setting mid-level as well to get more health, and also abuse those ability frames to go through someone as well. I mean, easy mode is ridiculous. Look how easy this is. For those people who just want to blaze through these sections, I don't really blame you after 168 collectibles. Just use the support jump. Grab a friend and give them a 2nd controller. All they have to do is press the circle button when you really need a high jump. This is the most useful tool in the entire game. Okay, I got one more trick for you. Don't play how the game is intended for you to play. What I mean by that is, look at this for example. You see the long vertical spikes and then the gems in the path? Yeah, don't take it, just go over it. That's what I mean by that. Do whatever you can to get through these stages. I mean, by golly, you did 168 collectibles. You earned that plat. So yeah, use all the tips and tricks that I taught you, use all the knowledge that you know to finish these stages. And there we go, we finally did it. We got the plat. So, how do you feel? Do you feel good? I feel good. After 168 collectibles, I feel good. I feel like I've been through an emotional journey after making this video. I went through every single level, enjoyed all the memories, and making more memories when making this video. This has been the biggest video I ever made. Well, maybe not the longest video, but it has been the most production I ever done. Lots and lots of dialogue. I feel like I'm running out of vocabulary as we speak. Sorry for the very long video. I hope it kept up with the quality. That you enjoy my video today. And I hope you have a great day today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Hopefully a lot sooner than I think it is.
This is gonna be awesome! Sonic? Boom! The fuck?
So you want to Plat Sonic Frontiers? Sorry, I'm a little bit emotional about Sage still. Well, anyways, so you want to Plat Sonic Frontiers? Why? Is it because you're crying yourself to sleep at night and not getting the Platinum Trophy? So not me. Or you love the game so much that you must complete your love for the game? Well, whatever it is, I'm going to show you how to do it. Welcome to the 3rd episode of So You Want To Plat series. A show about the weird, the easiest, the hardest, the most wacky trophies to get in any game. And show you what you're in for before you do it. Let's do this. In today's episode, there's 41 trophies in all, but 40 to get the plat. 23 bronze, 15 silver, and 2 gold to get the plat. It will take you roughly about 20 to 25 hours to plat it. But I did this in 13 hours in my second playthrough on my PS5. If you skip all the cutscenes, that is. It's really not that hard to get this plat, so no worries there. Since Frontiers is an open world game, open zone game? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not that kind of zone. Shit will take you some dank cave places if you're not careful. Since Sonic Frontiers is basically an open world game, you can finish this in one playthrough for sure. So this time I'm going to talk about each one in small details, unless it needs more information. And don't forget to use the chapter system just in case you get lost in the video, or looking something very specific about a trophy. Are you ready to do this? Here we go! Welcome to Just Play the Game segment! Unknown Fred, as you beat up the first Ninja Guardian, ask him how Mixer went. The journey begins. I've already started this. Combo Convert. Perform your first Phantom Rush. Elder Coco Encounter. Don't get me started with this guy. Hermit Coco Encounter. This is the better older guy. Swath of Destruction. Don't forget to... Speed Demon. When you want to go faster, fill up the ring cap and boost. Big Encounter. Meet Big, the hero of this game. Celestial Rain. Just exists at the right moment. Ticket to Tranquility. Grab 100 purple coins. You can do that. The beginning. Is it just me or the game is getting confused about what his beginning is? Anyways, beat the island. Ancient Defiance. Beat the second island. Futile Resistance. Ooh, my favorite one, that one I can actually pronounce, Chaos Island. Beat that one too. Hope of Cross Ages. Beat Oranos Island. A Land at Peace. Just beat the game. That makes 15 out of 41 trophies. This includes our Just Play the Game segment. The rest of the game requires a little bit of work. Next up, we got Perfect Run and Superior Ranking. The Perfect Run trophy isn't that bad to get. All you have to do is clear one level's checklist, like clear the goal, get an S rank time, collect a certain amount of rings, find the red star rings in the level, and you need to do this to get the keys for the Chaos Emeralds. But we'll get to that later in the video. Superior Ranking is a very easy trophy to get, because all you need is the S rank by beating the time for it. Don't worry, I'm sure you did all this before in the cyberspace levels. Let me show you some examples. Pretty sure this is the bonus challenge stage from Sonic Generations above Speed Highway area where you just drift. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm also sure that there's plenty more examples of reused level designs, but that can be a whole nother video. Let me know if you want to watch that, because I'm pretty sure Sega reused a lot of past level designs. Well, in the story they say they're reusing Sonic's memories and the portals. Don't give me that, Sega. We just know you just like Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, Sky Sanctuary, and don't even get me started on Seaside Hill. And I'm like, sure, Sega, sure. Well, anyways, on to the next trophy.
Hey.
Does that mean they're remaking Sonic Adventure 2 now? Huh. That's a thought. Easy Prey is not a bad trophy, but I can see someone missing this because of one enemy, because I did it myself on the first playthrough, and I had to go back on Chaos Island to take out this bird. But overall, it's not that bad. All you have to do is take out all the enemies in the game, every type. You have to find and defeat them all by using your Sonic skills. I won't tell you where to find them or how to defeat them, because that's part of the fun of the game. And plus, they're not that hard to kill. So there's 5 types of enemies on Kronos Island. Soldier, Bubble, Shell, Banger, and Cyclone. There's another 5 enemy types on Ares Island, and they are Capture, Sniper, Hopper, my personal favorite enemy, you'll see why. And the other 2 I'm not so sure. I think it's a variant of a soldier enemy, and this squid thing. And luckily there's only 2 enemy types on Chaos Island. I don't really know the names, but one is the red soldier and the bird type enemy. On to the final island, Oranos Island. There's 3 more types of enemies here. Some dogs, a red bubble blob thing, and another variant of soldier. Last but not least, don't forget all the enemies in the cyberspace levels. I think you can do this without thinking about it. So go out and be a fun villain and kill every enemy out there. Onto the trophy called Threats Identified. Defeat every Guardian. There's 18 Guardian types. 4 on Kronos, Ninja, Tower, Ashura, and Squid. 5 on Ares, Strider, Tank, Shark, and Suma. Another 5 on Chaos Island, Shinobi, Excavator, Fortress, and Spider. And 6 more on Oranos Island. Red Pillar, Caterpillar, Ghost, Kanoji, and Master Ninja. These Guardians are not really that hard to find. As long as you're completing the map, you'll see them around. Speaking about completing maps, that's what it's time for. For the next set of trophies, it's about completing each of the islands map. The back of the cover says there's 5 islands, but you only have to do 4 to complete the game. There's 3 different sets of trophies for each island: the Memories, Explorer, and Expert trophies. The Memory set of trophies for each island is about activating every portal on the island, and you don't have to complete all the cyberspace levels, but you need at least about 20 to 30 keys for unlocking every Chaos Emerald on the island. The Explorer set of trophies are about doing every single challenge on the island, from doing jump rope, parrying the ball, playing DDR, and shooting hoops. Hey, for some reason it goes further when you hold down R2 before you do a homing attack. Does that make any sense? That's the only way I can do the shooting the hoops challenge. The Expert trophies are about going to talk to each character several times on each island. You have to collect so many tokens to interact with them, and it also increases as well. Don't forget to talk to Sage on every island too. After you do all of this, you should have 32 trophies, because of the freebie trophy you get for doing all side questing. Okay, just 9 more to go. Let's do this. Combo Crackerjack. Activate Phantom Rush 50 times. To activate Phantom Rush, get a 50 hit combo and grind off of the Hopper enemy in Ares Island. Technically, it's invincible unless you stomp on it. This is why the Hopper enemy is my personal favorite enemy. Performing Phantom Rushes as you're playing the game is kinda hard. You can easily overpower yourself. Speaking about overpowering yourself, let's go fishing. Anglers Club. Land all catches at one fishing spot with Big the Cat. The reason why I say Big the Cat is the hero of this game, he helps you with so many trophies. It's not even funny. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Cocoa Leader. Collect 200 cocoa. Cocos are very small stone-like creatures that walk around on the main map. They're very easy to miss. And why look for them when you can just buy them from Big the Cat when you're fishing? Hardened Hedgehog. Upgrade your defense to level 99. To upgrade your defense to level 99, you gotta collect these blue fruit things. They're very small, easy to miss. Why not buy everything from Big the Cat? Herculean Hedgehog. Get your attack power to level 99. To level up your attack power, collect the red heart looking things. They're very easy to miss, very small. Why not buy everything? That was weird. Unrivaled Amplitude. Grab all your skills. You need 224 skill points to unlock all your skills. If you're lacking behind on skill points, why not go to Big... I'm kidding. You can easily do this by the 3rd island. We're almost there. 2 more trophies to get the plat. Are you ready for the hardest challenge of the entire game? The last 2 trophies are called Hypersonic Hedgehog and Hardy Hedgehog. To get these trophies, you need to increase your speed cap and your ring cap to level 99. To level up your cap, you need to talk to the Elder, and the Elder needs cocoa. How many, you may ask? About 4,000 cocoa. 2,000 each to level up to 99 each. So imagine collecting all those little stone people. Well, we're going to say no. We're going to go straight to Big the Cat, buy all his stock on Oranos Island. I think he has infinite amount of cocoa. I'm sure you'll be fine, but that's not the hard part. And you may ask yourself, hey Knuckle Master, why is that not the hard part? And I say, watch this. What are you witnessing here is me leveling up my ring cap to 99. This took me 20 minutes. Now, you gotta upgrade your speed too to level 99. Another 20 minutes. Guess what? That's 40 minutes. 40 minutes. That's very close to an hour. But hey, if you did this, you platted the game. Congratulations. But say goodbye to your mental health, huh? Well, congratulations on platting Sonic Frontiers. I'll have to say that platting Sonic Frontiers is pretty fun in some areas of the game, but getting your speed and ring cap to level 99 is dumb. So I have to say I give it an 8 out of 10. I did this plat twice, once on PS4 and I could have done the whole transfer data thing with the PS5, and got the second plat the easy way. But I wanted my money's worth since it took me only 3 days to finish Sonic Frontiers the first time on PS4. I also wanted to play with the Monster Hunter DLC and the SA2 shoes as well, so I would have a reason to do it again on PS5. Well, I think it's time to wrap this up. This is my last video of the year. Thank you for watching my videos this year, and it's been a wild ride. I hope that next year I'll make more videos that are entertaining for everyone. I really enjoy making videos and love the interaction with everyone in the community of this channel. We're at 121 subs, and I'm looking forward to keeping the growth of the Knuckle Master channel. I wouldn't be here without you watching my videos on YouTube. Thank you so much for being there, and I can't wait to see what I can do next year. But hey, if you're new, hit sub, like the bell, and leave a comment. Anything is much appreciated from yours truly, Knuckle Master.